So the One Punch Man Season 2 Trailer 2 came out about 1 to 2 days ago. And I think it's about time I finally sit down and kind of talk about what happened or what is going on within this trailer. Now, if there is some chance you have not seen the One Punch Man Season 2 trailer, I will have it linked in the description. You can check it out for yourself. So let's get right into it. Let's kind of give the background details in case many of you are not aware of what's really going on with Season 2 to get you guys all up to speed. So, as we all know, if you have watched One Punch Man Season 1 that was made by Studio Madhouse, then you know how phenomenal that anime was. In terms of art, animation, and just production value, when it came to just everyone going all in. Like, they hit the gas completely to the floor when it came to the anime adaptation of One Punch Man Season 1. And in recent times, it was announced that One Punch Man Season 2 would no longer be being made by Madhouse Studios. It was, transferred over to JC Staff, which is famous for Food Wars, and, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon? So if you've ever seen those two shows, then you kind of know what to expect from JC Staff. And so, with the announcement that One Punch Man Season 2 would be made by JC Staff, it got many worried about what would happen to One Punch Man Season 2. And right off the bat, many were quick to say, oh no, it's going to instantly fail. And myself, I was worried, yes. If you go back to my original discussion when it was announced that it was shifting over to JC Staff, I was worried, I'm not going to lie. But it wasn't entirely Madhouse Studio for the reason to why One Punch Man Season 1 did so well. It was actually a lot of freelancers, people that were brought in from outside the industry to be able to work on the art and animation. For instance, the director he used every connection he possibly had to be able to get everyone in to work on One Punch Man Season 1. Basically, it was something that was crazy. It should not be normal to do what the director did for Season 1. He brought in so much outside help to make Season 1 so amazing that, honestly, you should never have expected Season 2 to look nearly as good as Season 1. That is just something that was very obvious right out the gate. Even if Madhouse Studios would have kept One Punch Man and worked on it, Season 2 never would have looked probably as high quality as Season 1 because of the director and all that, just basically, leaving and stuff. It never would have happened. So, right then and there, it just makes sense why the animation would never be up to par. However, with the release trailer, it's just outright shocking. And what I mean is, it's not that it's shocking because the animation is bad because it doesn't hold up to One Punch Man Season 1. It's the fact that it clearly shows that there is a lot of production issues going on inside of One Punch Man Season 2. For instance, you could see with just the trailer preview alone, there is a lot of black screens right at the start. And what this basically shows is to fill up a trailer, they had to cut the black screens just to lengthen out the trailer, and they're not finished with some animation. And once again, from what I've been told, is that the events that happen within the trailer is actually the first episode. That's what I'm being told. So if that really is the case, then that's scary. If they don't even have their animation finished for Season 2's Episode 1, that's going to be coming out, soon, that's kind of unnerving. That's really unnerving, because that basically reeks of production hell, production issues. It's going to be a mess. And once again, I'm not blaming JC Staff, okay? Because I know many are going to be quick to just blame the studio, but it really isn't the studio's fault. It's clear that they were given this project, they were forced to rush and work on it, and, it's just something that, it's just a big mess. Because of how the industry works and how the production committee works, it's something that JC Staff never would have been able to live up to, the expectations of the fans. And that was the problem that, many saw coming from, One Punch Man. After, Season 1's phenomenal conclusion and run, Season 2 never was going to be up to par. And because of those expectations, JC Staff instantly was going to let down everyone. And it's obviously going to probably be a colossal failure. And in a lot of ways, I feel bad for JC Staff, because there's just no way they would ever be able to replicate that. And looking at the trailer, it's clear that JC Staff, at least the people working on it, They're trying to replicate Madhouse's style, or at least what was used in Season 1, and they have failed so hard at it. Honestly, even if the art and animation wouldn't have been able to live up to what Season 1 was, because it never would, I would have preferred if JC Staff went their own way with One Punch Man and did it with, like, even a brand new art style if they must, just to be able to have their own thing. Because they should never try to replicate someone else's stuff, because they will never live up to what the original was, and that will automatically upset fans of this series. So the trailer, it was, honestly, it's a failure right outside the gate, in terms of art, animation, production issues, and on top of that, just the expectations. It was just destined to be a colossal failure, and I don't really know what to say. I mean, I'm going to watch One Punch Man Season 2. Obviously, I'm a fan of the series. I've read the manga. But I'm just sad to see that such a great series has basically been ruined thanks to poor timing, production hell, and just, you know, being shoved over to another studio that probably didn't really want it in the first place. It's kind of sad, honestly. So, yeah. My overall thoughts for the trailer. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this alone for Genos, okay? This says so much. The CGI on Genos' chest to his arm is just outright sickening. Like, it disgusts me just looking at this. I mean, seeing Genos' body look CG like that is just such a disservice that it's not even funny. And this is like what I just said earlier, is that JC Staff is obviously trying to replicate Madhouse when it comes to just their art style, but it's just not working. They're pushing themselves so hard that they're having to use CG like this that just makes the characters look so stiff. Like, I mean, Genos' face has no emotion whatsoever, and don't even get me started when Saitama at the beginning, when he, like, went out of the hole in the building and he jumped out, there was literally just, like, moving of an image. Like, for instance, when you make an image through, let's say, Adobe Photoshop, and you just move it over to the right or to the left, that's basically what they did. They just grabbed Saitama's character, and they just moved his overall drawing over to the left to kind of make it appear like he was leaving the scene. Just the animation was just so hilariously bad that, oh man, it's gonna be, I already see the discussions when it finally is released, when Season 2 finally comes out. But yeah, that's my thoughts. It's a mess. I don't think people should instantly just blame JC Staff, though. There's a lot of more variables in this than just them. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you felt about, you know, this trailer. If you enjoy my content, you know, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to get notified for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below. And with that, Chibi out.